Guys, the holidays are here, and I just wanted to come on here really quickly to give you some of my favorite scents that I think are worth you picking up, because these get me chased up, down, and through the city. Okay, I'm talking about, they stop me dead in my tracks anytime I have these fragrances on. And I am a girl's girl and a guy's girl and a everybody's girl, where I don't gatekeep. So let's get into these scents right now. Hey loves, it is your girl Lolo Alexis, and welcome back to the Sisters Chat Room, where we speak everything fragrance, fashion, fitness, and faith, but a heavy emphasis on fragrance. If this is content that resonates with you, like, share, comment, and make sure to tell a friend that if you want the latest tea on what's going to make you smell good, come right here to the Sisters Chat Room. So let's dive right into today's video, because immediately you guys need each and every fragrance that I'm about to drop on this list. The perfect duo, Cafe Des Delices by Mason Mataha and Xanat by Tomovici. Now, when you think of this fragrance combo, this is for the gourmand girls that like something sweet, a little bit of a biscuit note like biscotti. You like the smell of coffee, especially like coffee cream froth, like coffee milk, and burnt brown sugar. That is what this gives, but in a very elevated, elegant, long-lasting, sexy, sensual way. Xanat, for me, is one of the best caramel coffee-like fragrances that I've put my nose on. A lot of people compare it to Escapade Gourmand. I don't really get Escapade Gourmand from this. I get a delicious burnt brown sugar caramel with Arabic coffee, or how do you say it? Is it Arabic coffee? Arabian, I don't know. Okay, excuse my enunciation. It's some kind of coffee. Correct me in the comments. But you get that, and you just get a sensual vanilla. And then Cafe Des Delices, I haven't gone into too much detail about it, but if you like Escapade Gourmand, imagine Escapade Gourmand with an added cafe cream and a little bit of like a Bianco latte, like biscuity, like, buttery note. And you have Cafe Des Delices. No, it does not smell like, Bianco latte. It's not in that family, and it doesn't necessarily smell like Escapade Gourmand, but it's delicious nonetheless. Affordable, but is beast like. This is Peace and Love. Now, if you don't know, Peace and Love is inspired by Soie Malaquais from Dries Van Noten, which costs upward $350. You can get Peace and Love for, at this point, I think when I bought this was around $45. I think right now, because it's been out for a while, you might be able to find this under $30. But when I tell you a sensual almond liqueur meets rose, this is so pretty. To me, it doesn't smell like Soie Malaquais enough. I get the comparison, but when I smell Soie Malaquais, I get more of a deep velvety rose with dark cacao and something a little bit smoky and very dark and like femme fatale like. This one to me gives something a little bit more along the sweet sensual side. You still get the nuance of the velvety dark rose, but that almond liqueur adds something very sweet and kind of lightens that whole scent profile. But this is beast mode. Literally beast mode. I hate to say it, get more compliments wearing Peace and Love than I do wearing Soie Malaquais. There's something about the sillage in this that is just a compliment magnet, and I have given this out to so many people. Every time I wear it, someone is stopping me in my tracks. So if you like rose and you like almond, you're gonna like Peace and Love. Next on my list, and of course affordable combos also from Lattafa, is Teriaq Intense. This is such a sexy plum liqueured, smoky, sensual powerhouse. Quentin Beach did his thing. Actually, I'm going to spray a little bit because I really love this scent profile. Oh my gosh. And it has something a little bit powdery to it. It's unisex, but that plum liqueur adds just the right amount of sweetness to truly make this a fragrance that a woman wouldn't mind wearing, okay? It is so sensual. This is my second bottle. I actually have another bottle aging. I emptied the clip on this early 2025. I just literally love this scent, and everybody loves this scent too. Everybody loves this scent too. Every time I wear it, somebody is on my neck like, girl, what is that? This smells sexy. What is that? And it is literally one of the sexiest fragrances to me a woman can add to her collection. Now, we all know Guidance 46 is an icon, a legend. It is the more smooth, elevated, rounded out version of the original Guidance, which is very loud and kind of screechy, kind of. But let me tell you, this with Fetiche La Rose together is undefeated. Undefeated. I don't know if it is the incensey cherry liqueur that just really highlights the akagala wood and the pear and the saffron and everything going on in Guidance 46. But when I wear these together, I get stopped numerous times. It is so sexy. Like, and it lasts on the clothes like 15 hours. Because I'll say this, Fetiche La Rose by itself, it performs decent, but is it a powerhouse? No. Guidance 46 is a powerhouse, but when you add this on top of the Guidance 46, you can literally smell this all night. So it's almost like it comes alive when layered. I know that might sound crazy, but I have found with certain fragrances, it binding to another scent kind of makes it do more than what it would do on its own. And in this case, that's how it works with Guidance 46. The sexiest combo. I mean it. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny with you guys. Men love how this smells specifically. I mainly get stopped by men. So if you single and you trying to get somebody to come mingle or pay your bills, this is the bring your check to me layering combo. Angel Nova from Mugler. Now, I am not an Angel girly. There are some people who love Angel, like they especially love the patchouli balm that the original Angel DNA is. Me, not so much. However, Nova is my baby. It still, for me, has the original Angel DNA, but that added raspberry accord, the Akigala wood, and the bright Damascena velvety candied rose center in Nova, it is the perfect blend of fruity and woody, just balanced. But it is actually very loud. It is a huge compliment magnet. So I go a little nose blind to this, but everybody else can smell it on me. Everybody always is like, girl, what is that? You smell so pretty. You smell so good. This is one of those feminine, fruity, woody fragrances that I think just works. It's super feminine. It is like girl power. And of course, it's in a pink bottle. So like pink, girly, it just really does well. And if you are somebody that likes fruity, you're going to like this. I also feel like raspberry for me can either be a little too synthetic or it can just be too screechy. I feel like in Angel Nova, it's just done very well. So if you're in the market for a fruity, woody fragrance, try Nova. And it is priced exceptionally well. Right now for the holidays, you can get the gift set with the travel size for under $100. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. Next, this is a fragrance combo that happened by accident. And this is Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy with Maison Yusuf's Take Me to Paris. Now, Maison Yusuf is a Ghanaian perfumer, one of the top Ghanaian perfumers in Ghana, obviously, and in Africa. So he has multiple locations throughout Ghana, but he has award-winning scents. And Take Me to Paris, I didn't think I was going to initially like this, guys. It is super sweet. It is like a gourmand lover's dream. It's warm. It's got a beautiful decadent like compote of strawberry running throughout the DNA. It also has marshmallow, some chantilly cream, and then there's something very nutty and ambery about it as well, and a white floral center. I believe there's jasmine. Very sweet though. Very sweet, fluffy, creamy, all the things. However, when layered with Love Don't Be Shy, the orange blossom, raspberry, sugar crystal that goes on in here, blended, it just comes alive. I was stopped 6 times in the mall. I was going to return something to Sephora. I was literally followed out of the mall. Like, I need to know what you're wearing because you smell so sweet and delicious and just sensual. And so I let them know, obviously, but it's crazy because I never would have paired this together. I actually went to where Love Don't Be Shy, because this is my baby, and I accidentally was spraying this, and I was absent-minded, you know, coming into 40, baby. And I was like, oh, and I put it down, mind you, after squirting it everywhere. And I'm like, I wanted to wear this, so I put this on top. The best mistake that I ever made. Like, men and women alike love this. Okay, guys. For my cherry lovers who also like it a little bit different, woody, complex, Siren by Fragrance Du Bois. Look at my dent. A lot of people, when I see them with their Siren, you know, they're still at the top because Fragrance Du Bois has amazing atomizers. I'm just going to give you guys an example so that you can see. Look at that. So you don't have to like overspray because the way this diffuses, it just is so perfect. But me, because I love this DNA so much, I use this constantly. Like, I actually want to get a backup bottle because I love this DNA so much, but so does everybody else. This is technically a femme fragrance, but I feel like a man who's really bold and confident in his masculinity can pull this off because of how incensey, smoky, oody it is. And then the lactones just kind of, I don't know. This is magic in a bottle for me. And everybody stops me when I wear this. I wore this to the gym. I don't know why I wore such a strong fragrance to the gym, but sometimes I just be in my mood. Like, I just want to smell real bold. Like, yeah, I'm in here sweating. Don't feel like it, but here I am. Oh God, y'all. And it just smells so good. The cherry is done perfect. Perfect in here. It's not syrupy. It's not super sweet. It's almost like a natural cherry that you would pick, you know, a natural dark cherry that you would just go get from the grocery store. That's the scent of cherry that it is. So it's literally photorealistic in the best way. And this is just blended so well. I believe it has whipped cream. It may have marshmallow. I need to double check. Either way, there's a softness and a lightness and a slight creaminess to this, a warmth with some amber tones, but that oud, it is such a beautiful done oud. It's not like that stanky oud. It doesn't smell too earthy. This is just one of the best blended cherry oud like fragrances that I have ever smelled. I also think that this would smell really good with Fetiche La Rose as well. I might try that one day, but this compliments galore. And last but not least in this video, because I'm going to do a part 2, is the new Cosmos by House of Beau with Long Kiss Goodnight by Chris Collins. Think warm cacao, passionate passion fruit, oud, some metallic notes, some incense, some sweetness. This, I don't know. It just comes alive. It literally comes alive. Now, I was a little bit afraid of getting Cosmos because everybody kept saying it leans masculine. And I'm like, well, how masculine? Because, you know, my experience with House of Beau is that their entire house is genderless. So I haven't smelled anything where I feel like it was just too harsh for a woman to wear. But everybody was like, this is masculine, this is masculine, this is masculine. So I had to put my nose on it. And yes, does it lean masculine? It does in the opening. You get the metallic notes, you get the incense. I think it's dragon's blood incense. You get all of that. But in the dry down, I get the stickiness of the praline and dark chocolate. The oud is still there. You still get that metallic tone, but it gets sweeter as it warms up on your skin. And to me, it goes from masculine to unisex. Extremely sexy though. Like, really, honestly and truly, one of the sexiest releases of 2025. I mean that. And then Long Kiss Goodnight, I feel like it's one of the better ones that Chris Collins has ever done. Lust is still my favorite, but if I had to pick a second, it may be Long Kiss Goodnight. I really like the cacao passion fruit oud tone that this brings. It's very different. It's very unique. It's got like that coffee as well in here, I think. And it might not even be cacao. It might not even be oud. I need to double check, but I definitely know that whatever is in here blends beautifully with the House of Bold Cosmos. If you are trying to get ate up, this together will get you ate up. This is absolutely intoxicating, y'all. Absolutely. And I lied. I have one more to talk about in today's video, and it is Black owned. And honestly, look at my dent. Okay, look at my dent. This is House of Ira Symphony. I kid you not, I get so many compliments with this one. This is probably in my top 5 most complimented fragrances I've ever purchased. And that's a big title to have, because I have a lot of perfume. Like, no, I don't have 700 bottles, but I think I might be pushing close to 300, possibly. I have to go in there and count. I'm definitely over 2. Okay. And to make it to my top 5 most complimented says something. This has such a beautiful candied, complex gourmand smell. This one also features saffron. It features passion fruit. It features peach. It features black currant. I believe there may be a touch of oud. I gotta double check. Definitely has some warmth with some amber. It smells candied, but very adult. And everybody that I smell it on always smells good. Sometimes it can pull a little spicy on some people's DNA. On my DNA, it smells very dried fruity, right? Dried fruity with a swirl of amber. And people have chased me down the street. Literally, I was in DC. I put this on my Facebook and I put this on my Instagram. A little mob of girls ran after me like, girl, what is it that you are wearing? Because we can smell it like all the way from over here. And they were like maybe 15 feet away from me. So the sillage on this is stupid. It is stupid, okay? It is literally worth its price point. I want to say House of Ira uses almost 40% fragrance oil. I definitely think it's 30. So it is going to last you a long time on top of just smelling impeccable. Okay, guys, so that was today's video. I will have a part 2 because, because I mean, we love a good series, right? So make sure you get your carts ready. Let me know what you want to buy your loved ones or yourself for the holidays, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta.